Hi, everyone. I want to give a review on Escarole that I just got at the pizzeria called Classica. And this is what it looks like before I start eating it. It's Escarole with Ziti. If you could see what it looks like. And this is the first time I'm eating in a long time. I can't remember if I even got it from there. I might have got it once or twice. I can't remember it. But I'm going to give a review on it right now. And I also got fries. If you could see them right here. I'll be eating them as I'm giving a review and giving my opinion about other things. And I'll be dipping in ketchup and vegan mayonnaise. Alright, so I'm going to give it, start eating the escarole, see if I like it or not. I don't know if it's cold, but we'll see. And this is the, what you see over here is the garlic. Bunch of garlic and escarole. One of the Zitis is fell off. I'm going to get the Ziti with it. And I'm going to try it now. It's really good. I don't expect it to be that good, but it's pretty good. Let me just fix this. Yeah, it's good. It could be a little more hotter because I guess I had to drive it home. It got cooled down. I just put the fries in the microwave for 1 minute, so they're hot. They were hot enough to begin with, but I wanted them hotter. But I'm going to just eat ziti like this, and I put it in the microwave. It's pretty good. I think it's worth getting. I don't know. Most people don't know what I don't. I mean, I don't know if it's most people, but a percentage of people don't know what escarole is. My father goes to another pizza place and he wanted to get escarole, and they don't have it. The guy tells him who's gonna eat it. I don't think most people know what escarole is, if you ask me. But the other pizza place we went to, Classica, has it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I expected to enjoy it that much. I didn't get. I can't remember if I ever got. I tried it. With, make it. I did it a few years ago when I made it at home. With I put sauce on it and stuff like that. It tastes really good with it. Put beans in it. Tastes pretty good. The tomato sauce. But to eat it like this, I can't remember if I ever had it like this from a restaurant. I guess I probably did. I can't remember it though, like I said. But I usually get broccoli rib with ziti or without ziti, and the place that don't have the escarole, I usually get the broccoli over there because the broccoli they make in that place, Carlos, it's really delicious. Even if you don't like broccoli, yeah, I believe you'll like this. I don't like broccoli itself. Whenever it's made, I usually don't like it. I don't like the way it tastes. But when they make it for some reason, it's really delicious. You could put garlic and oil on it, which they do. It gives it a better taste. And even without it, it sort of tastes. It tastes almost just as good. But for me, garlic and oil make it taste even better. From 1 to 10, 10 being is the best and one being bad, I give it an 8. I usually get a big container like the size. It comes in aluminum, but the size of this, a little bit bigger, and I can eat the whole thing. And for me, eat the whole thing, it's got to be delicious. So if you're in Middle Village, Queens, you got to try it. It's pretty good. When I get broccoli wrap, I get another pizzeria because I like this better that than their pizzeria where I get the broccoli. And their broccoli wrap is good. And I get this the broccoli wrap I get is the pizzeria is called Angel's. And this where I got this, which I said was Classica. It's on Union Turnpike. So if you're ever in New York, Queens, you could look them up. I don't know if it's worth putting the address in, but being I told you the names of the place, you probably could find them. It's pretty good though. I mean, it's really good. To tell you so. My father's been asking for this for weeks. We were supposed to get it last week, but Sunday we made mac ziti with tomato sauce. So instead of getting it all in one shot, well, actually, yeah. Actually, we made it last Thursday, and we didn't want to get it on a Friday or Saturday because we had ziti ready, and then we had still macaroni left, and we had some more. I think it was not. Yeah, I said some more on Sunday. So we put it off until just today on Friday. But it's pretty good. I didn't expect to like it that much. I think it's worth a try. I would never. Don't. I mean, I didn't. When I wasn't vegan, I never would eat this stuff. When I was vegetarian back then, over 4 years ago, I used to get pizza. There's no way I'm getting pizza, just to have this. I just like pizza too much, but then I decided to become vegan, give that a try, because I do it for the animals, and I'm going in this direction because of the animals. And it's health. The stuff, broccoli rib and broccoli and escarole, it's all healthy for you, to a point, because vegetables aren't really cleansing your body, aren't astringent like the way fruits are to clean your body out. But I mean, it's nutritious, but it's not the best way to clean your system out. That's what I hear from Dr. Morse. He's the guy. He does YouTube himself. He sells herbs and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's all true, but it's a start. The ziti itself, you shouldn't have a period. That's wheat. I think wheat's good for everybody, but it's still sort of all right, I guess. If you're vegan, you could eat that. So that's my opinion on it, and that's what I hear. So I go with it. It may be true into what they're saying, or I should say what Dr. Morse says. But I can't do all fruit right now because it's too much for me. My body isn't used to it. Like I said, my other vlogs, I fast for 3 days, plus 3 hours. So 75 hours. I'll do a fast. I haven't been dry fasting. I drink water along those 3 days that I do it, and because over the summer it got so hot I couldn't take it anymore, so I had to drink some water. But in the first 6, 7, 8 months, I didn't drink water. So and when July came, it got so hot that I had to just drink some water, as I'm fasting. Those days I could do 3 days, but to stay permanently on where I don't eat this, complex carbohydrates like bread, ziti, and stuff like that, I can't do it. It's too much. I'm not used to it. Some people claim they say they could do it, and that's good for them if they could. For you to become fruitarian, I think you need to build yourself up. Take a long time. Some people could maybe do it overnight, and good for them if they could. But some people do say they're fruitarians, but they claim they mean too. They include nuts and seeds, so that's not an exact fruitarian. If you want to say it's like 80% fruit and 20% nuts and seeds, I'll go along with them. If they say that's what they still consider fruitarian, all right. But I believe if you're gonna eat nuts and seeds and eat fruits and don't eat this stuff like zitis and breads and stuff like that, then I believe you could do it. But to have fruit all your life and not eat nothing else, it's a real hard thing to do. Even though I do believe Homo sapiens, or human beings, are naturally fruitarians. You just lost the ability, or your body's so used to eating this junk food or eating things that you shouldn't be eating that you just can't adapt to going back to just eating fruit. It's just too hard. But I mean, so as long as I'm vegan, I'm happy. I don't have to eat animal stuff. I'm happy. I wish I could stay fruitarian because at times I wanted to give it, become fruitarian, give all this stuff up, but it just became to my body. My body's desiring it too much, and I don't feel as strong as I should. I'm just eating fruit. Some people say, you just can't live off fruit. Maybe you're right. But I'll go on a notion that I believe Homo sapiens were naturally fruitarians. And that's what we all should be, but I guess we just got away from that. I don't believe human beings should be eating animal meat. That I could believe. Stuff like this, things that made out of wheat, nuts, and seeds. Maybe we should be eating that, but I could accept that more, and that seems like more natural than a person eating animals. It just I don't feel that's just not a natural thing. But some people have another opinion about it, and you're entitled to it. I don't. It's all right. I'm happy I can stick with it. Like I said, be vegan. Maybe one day I'll try food Italian again. And I'm also happy that I'm able to stick with it, where my health doesn't decline from not eating meat and eggs and milk and stuff like that. Because there's people on YouTube saying who was vegan for so many years and they had to go back to it because their body was declining from health, because just them eating vegan, I guess, fruits and vegetables wasn't enough for them. And I just found another woman today on YouTube. First time I seen her, that she was vegan for many years, and she just went back on eating meat, animal meat. And she didn't want to eat. She was crying. She had to kill the animal and this and that. But how people are telling her she's gonna die if she don't go back on eating meat. So she had to eat meat. She said she felt better. She says your body. She thought too her body wouldn't accept eating meat because she was off for so long. But she said her body accepted it fine, and she started getting healthy again. I wrote to her, maybe you got like a clogged up lymph system where the nutrients isn't getting into your body the right way, and it's getting blocked. That could be one of the reasons. I'm not saying that's the only reason. It could be one of the reasons, or the only reason, or just another reason where that isn't a reason. But I said lymph system, etc. And with the proper diet, like a raw diet with the right herbs, you could get from Dr. Morse. You could maybe clean your system out much faster if you get those herbs. If you don't do it without herbs, then it may take longer. Herbs are supposed to be much more stronger than food, where they're astringent. They pull out the toxics in your body. That's from what I understand, if it's true. I tried herbs like a few years ago, like 3 years ago. I bought the whole protocol off Dr. Morse, but the thing is, I didn't stick with the raw diet the right way. I was eating, Ziti's, macaroni, and things that I shouldn't eat because I just couldn't stick with it. It didn't really help me. The herbs now. I mean, they helped me. I got the nutrition out of it, but it didn't, regenerate my body the way it probably should have if I would have stuck with the raw diet along with that. So it was like I spent like $1,600 on it. It lasted 4 months or something like that. So if you're gonna buy herbs off of Dr. Morse, or buy herbs or for anyone for that kind of money, it's like a little bottle this big. It's like $27, and you're gonna buy all those herbs. Or if you need to stick on the right diet, if you want to clean your system out. But if you have a problem staying vegan, if you and you don't want to go back on meat, that's maybe a good alternative where you clean your system out with the right herbs. You just got to call them Dr. Morse up, whoever you buy the herbs off, and maybe somebody else, another holistic doctor could tell you exactly what to do, along with the herbs and fasting and stuff like that. You could clean your system out, and then maybe you could continue to stay vegan, or even eat a fruit, eat a fruitarian diet only, and not worry about your body rejecting or not taking in the nutrients because your body's cleansed and regenerated. That's my belief. I may be wrong, but that's my belief. If you don't really want to eat meat again, I mean, I could never eat meat again. I've been off it so long that I can't see how some people could stay off for 13 years, 10 years, and they go back on. There's no way I could put that in my body. It's just like, so a person that eats tofu, that never ate tofu, they could spit it right out because okay, they ain't eating that. It's disgusting to them. But yet they could eat an animal, and it's fine with it. And I'm just the opposite, where I couldn't even put that in my mouth. The animal meat or nothing like that. No beef or whatever, chicken. I couldn't put that on tofu. I mean, if it's cooked right and tastes good, I'll eat it. So I'm happy. I'm able to stay healthy enough where I don't have to go back on eggs and milk like that. Hopefully, I've been vegan for almost 4 years now. Like October, November, I started. in 2015. I didn't exactly mark it down because I didn't know I was gonna stick with it. I was vegetarian before that, and I didn't mark it down. But it's all right. I know around that time I became vegan, and since then I haven't eaten or had any eggs or milk that I'm conscious of. It could have happened by accidentally. Someone's lying to me, oh, yeah, it's vegan, and meanwhile there are tons of egg enzymes in it. Which it did happen, I became aware of it. Like to say, I went to Bear Burger, and I got an Impossible Burger. They forgot to put the vegan burger, the vegan burger bun, and they gave me one with the egg whites in it. I had to throw it away. And take a pretzel bun out of my freezer, defrost it, and take the burger and put it in that one. So mistakes are going to happen if you're going to eat in these kind of restaurants that have both vegan and the other type of foods. That's just the way it is. Mistakes happen, and some people just don't care to be careful for you. So you got to make sure you're careful. These fries are good too. They're made pretty good. I got these at Classica too. It's starting to get cooled down. I gotta start eating them. But you gotta give this a try. If you never had Escarole before with Ziti, even without Ziti, I'm sure you'll like it just as much without Ziti. You gotta give it a try. If you're like if you're a little kid watching this, you gotta give it a try. Some little kids that said, "Hey, I want to eat this probably when I was little either." Got the garlic there. I can't get this up. It keeps on breaking off. So what else could I say about this? I say a 4 out of 5 stars. I'll give it 3.5 to 3.25 stars. Where it's very, like a 1 star is bad, 2 stars is fair, 3 stars are good, 4 stars are excellent, 5 stars is it's extraordinary. So I give it 3.5 stars to 3.25 stars. That's pretty good. My father's having it right now too, but he got his with spaghetti. I got mine with with Ziti. This is my avian water. This water is pretty good. It's pretty expensive too, but it's good. You got to get it on sale when it goes on sale. You usually get $2 off this 6-pack. It's like $10 or so, whatever it is. I mentioned the other vlogs. I don't drink soda no more. I've been on for like nearly 3 years, except last July we went to this restaurant, Heartbreakers in Brooklyn. It's an all vegan restaurant. I saw cans of soda there. It wasn't Coca-Cola, but it was another type of soda. I wanted to give it a try. So that's the only time in those 3 years I had a soda. It was, I mean, it wasn't Coca-Cola. I would never had it, but it was soda and without that. I forgot the name entirely of it. But I just wanted to give it a try, and I shouldn't have get it because the psychology of me not having soda sort of broke away from where I was desiring soda, but it's alright. It's been like 2 months now. I'm away from that again. I gave soda up. I don't know how he did it. That was a hard thing to do because I've been drinking it for years, and I used to drink 4 or 5 cans in one sitting. I used to come home and drink soda till it was getting worse and worse. I just had to give it up. I used to only drink it at dinner time, and then times I get so thirsty. I come home after working out at the park. I was drinking soda too. I just wanted to give up. But like I said in another vlog, I gave it up through a false scare. Like it was false information. Went to the dentist. The dentist told me, "Well, you got cavities in all your teeth," and it was turned out to be like superficial cavities because the enamel. I brushed my teeth so hard the enamel was off it, and then it just grew back. I guess and whenever time it took, I don't know. And because I went to the dentist again a year later, which I forgot to ask. And then I went back again. I forgot what time. I mean, it was like many months after I went back. I didn't ask again. She said, "I know really no cavities." Yeah, it's that time when she told me I had all those cavities. I think I had that one official cavity, and that was only these other ones. It's too many. They were too small to put cavities, fillings in it, except for that one cavity. So I had one cavity at that time, and then a few months later, or maybe it was a year later, something like that. She told me I had no cavities, but I forgot to ask. And then I went back again. And I called the woman for some other information. For whatever reason I called up for, I forgot. And I told her why, how could I have cavities in it and then they were gone? Like it don't make sense. And she said, well, they weren't really cavities. They were like your enamel was off your teeth from brushing your teeth so hard that they were getting holes, but enamel can't cover them again, and you're all right. So I thought it was from the soda I was getting cavities, and I gave it up over that. That's the point of me saying this. So it was like a blessing in disguise. But in all sodas, it's not good for you. It's not good for your bones. It's not good for your system. It's not good for your teeth. It's just not good for you. I don't care if it's soda with sugar, soda with Splenda, or no sugar. It's just not no good for you, period. So try to be careful on that. Don't drink as much. Like some people do. Like they make people drinking all day long. I have one can a week, maybe even. If I have 3-4 cans a day, break it down to one can for you. Just to say, so it doesn't affect you as much. This is really good. You gotta give it a try, Escarole. If you not had it before, you just give it a try. But you could just have ziti. With ziti, you could put tomato sauce on it or anything. I don't know any other options because the only time I had it was with sauce and ziti and beans and stuff like that. I can't see any other way it could be done. It could be, I guess, mixed with other foods. I'm just not sure because I'm not aware of it. I'm not really. I really don't cook my own food. I'll make the simple things. I make a Beyond Burger, but to really start from scratch, I never did things like that. I mean, you could say I make pancakes. I put my egg replace in it or mash bananas in it and put almond milk in it. You could say I started scratch with that. But I've never really made a burger a vegan burger out of a bunch of ingredients I got in the store. Not that I remember anyway. So that's my opinion on everything I said so far. I hope that's all right with, and you agree with what I'm saying. You don't have to, but I hope it makes sense. I didn't finish yet, but I'm gonna probably let you go now because I might be running out of space. But this is pretty good. You gotta give it a try. There's one more spoon before I go. All right. I want to thank you for listening if you went this far. If you aren't following it, please subscribe and hit that bell to get constant reminders of when I'm putting the vlogs on. And for those who follow me, thank you very much. And like I always said when I end my vlogs, think positive. It works. And from thinking positive, you'll feel better living in this world. Because if you don't think positive, then you'll be what this reality is, which is not too good. But when you're thinking positive in a loving state, you think you're in a higher. You feel like you're in a higher realm, and it feels like more heaven. All right. So, all right. Thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.